Alright. What is up, potato chips? I literally just got out of the theater for Disclosure Day. This will be a bit of a new one. This will be a bit more unrefined than usual. And it'll be a bit harder to hear me, I'm assuming. But, that was wild. Alright, so the first half of it wasn't too impressive, if I'm being honest. It was a bit of a slow burn. Emily Blunt was very cute in this film, very cute, and just her character was really intriguing and fun to watch. I thought that Steven Spielberg, his directing didn't really shine here. It didn't really do the vibe that we normally get out of him. It felt more like, I don't know, just regular film. It's kind of hard to collect all my thoughts while driving, but like, this is my first fresh out of the theater review that I've done. Now, Steven Spielberg is still an amazing director, and he's done greater in cinema than anybody ever will, okay? His impact is insane, and nobody will have a greater impact than Spielberg. He's done Jaws, Raiders, Jurassic Park. Now, this movie, like I said, it's a slow burn. It starts off with Josh O'Connor and this nun woman and their sort of relationship, right? And we kind of follow their relationship as they're being tracked by these mysterious forces, and one of the mysterious forces is an aide, played by Coleman Domingo, and one is very, very suspicious, played by Colin Firth. So we kind of are left in the dark a lot there. We don't really know what the frick is happening for a while, but they're intriguing to watch. They're very good actors, but Emily Blunt is who steals the show, in my opinion. She plays this news reporter woman who is very sexy, if I will admit, and just, I don't know, she's a standout. She's a star. Her character stood out the most to me, and I'm sure I'll have more thoughts the longer that I sit with this film, but following her and Wyatt Russell's characters, I enjoyed them more than Josh O'Connor and the nun. It was funny to watch Wyatt Russell react to Emily Blunt, because Emily Blunt kind of gets overshadowed, or shadowed by like the alien, where during one of her reports, she starts tweaking out. And basically, they kind of write it off, but it's like, it starts off first with her speaking Russian, just in casual conversation with her boyfriend, Wyatt Russell. And she doesn't know Russian, and she just snaps out of it. We write this off. She writes it off. But, next thing you know, she has another episode during a newscast, right? It's the clicking that we get from the trailer, kind of like my my turn signal, if you can hear it right now. And she almost passes out. She snaps out of it again. We also follow the character, we go back to the characters of Josh O'Connor and the nun, and basically they're at a safe house, and they're surrounded by, like, mysterious animals stalking them through, like, the blinds. It was very eerie to watch. And then we get more instances of Coleman Domingo and scary Colin Firth going back and forth, and apparently they were the founders of this organization that were trying to keep aliens and the evidence of aliens under wraps. And basically, Colin Firth is tapped in to, like, this alien hive mind, and he uses it to find the location of Josh O'Connor and the nun. And there's this weird device that he uses throughout the film, and it's rather mysterious. It's kind of like an obelisk, and he can use this to kind of like teleport and tap into people's brains and overshadow them and like possess them. And he possesses the nun to try to make her do violent things against Josh O'Connor, and eventually he catches back up with them again after they get away. And it's very back and forth between Josh O'Connor and the nun, and Emily Blunt and Wyatt Russell, and then Coleman Domingo and Colin Firth. I'm sorry if I'm scatterbrained. I'm driving. It's night. Yeah, I'm recording this at like midnight right now, driving home after seeing a UFO movie. It takes the aesthetic and vibe to a whole nother level. So anyways, kind of a slow burn for the first while, right? At least that's how I view it. I'm curious to see what you guys think if you see this movie. But once we get to that ending, the final like 20 minutes, something in the air changes. I'm passing by a school right now. It looks very liminal spacey. Something is in the air, and Spielberg taps into what makes him great. That mystery, that intrigue. We're there, baby, at these final 20 minutes. We learn the backstory as to why the heck that the things that are happening to Emily Blunt happens to Emily Blunt. We figure out what the deal is with Josh O'Connor's character and being able to understand her speech, because that's the thing I left out. He sees her newscast and can understand the speech. It's plain English to him. We get a flashback to their childhoods, which they haven't been able to unlock or remember. Essentially, when they were kids, around 10 years old, the alien races chose them to basically learn their secrets and break the news to the world. It trusted them. And these final 20 minutes, after we learn their backstory, Emily Blunt broadcasts all of the evidence that Josh O'Connor's character has been collecting throughout the course of the movie about these aliens, and broadcasts it all over the world. And we see all these eerie alien evidence videos of UFOs and just like alien beings. And the CGI, a perfect mix between 1950s aliens and just modern times. It was an interesting aesthetic. I don't know, just those final 25 minutes were next level. After the broadcast, they bring out the grand, like, alien master, right? It's like their leader. I think it might have been the one that gave them their powers when they were kids. It speaks to them. And then Emily Blunt goes back to her newscast, and the final word of the film is, listen. And then just credits roll, and we hear some more of John Williams' score. Now, John Williams' score in this one, it was more subtle than usual. Like, he didn't really go full bore. There was nothing that really, I don't know, hit next level in my opinion. It didn't really stand out, but it did still do what he needs to do and elevate the film. There is nobody on the road with me right now. This is interesting. Now I'm out of the theater and I'm thinking about aliens. It did its job. It got you thinking about aliens. I was not too keen about the, like, faith questioning side plot. That was weird, and I don't understand the obsession with stuff like that, because, like, people view aliens in such a weird way in films where they think it breaks all kinds of, like, I don't know, your brain. But it's just another creature out there like anything else. So, like, I don't know why they are so dramatic in these movies about that. And it's like, personally, I don't know what you guys believe, but with the discourse I'm seeing online about them saying it'll make you question your faith if you believe in God, why? God is the creator of everything. So why would the discovery of a new creature make you have any less faith? And that's just my 2 cents on that. But Disclosure Day. A bit of a slow burn, but the ending, absolutely next level. I would probably give it a 7 out of 10 overall. I liked it. But thank you, Potato Chips, for listening. Have you seen Disclosure Day? Do you plan on seeing Disclosure Day? Make sure to let me know in the comments your thoughts and takes on this film and just aliens in general. Do you believe in aliens? Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, as it really does help out the channel and it helps me to make more videos coming your way soon. As always, thank you very, very much for watching ciNATEmatic. Peace be with you. Have a good night. And may I get home and not get abducted by aliens as I stop at this ominous red light.